Today I messed up by sending my stepbrother to the hospital for eating TikTok chocolate. A couple of months ago, I, 20M, bought this viral TikTok chocolate called Party Chocolate, 200 mg HHC, 100 mg D9, and I got it from the TikTok shop. I get it, then I put it in the freezer for later and kinda forgot about it for a couple of days, honestly. Days later, my stepmother calls me telling me her son is at the ER telling me they found drugs in his system. I immediately knew why. And I know my stepbrother, 18M, would never do such a thing willingly. My parents are very anti-drugs, and I got in really bad trouble and had to move out when they found out it was basically all my fault. My stepbrother is a Mexican immigrant with no insurance, and now I have to help out pay the hospital bill, which came in recently at almost $50,000. I don't have the money, especially now that I had to move out. Any advice to help reduce his hospital bill without insurance and with drug cases like this? Am I able to hold TikTok accountable for this since I live in Texas? Today I messed up by making a random dude forever insecure. So here goes. Today I fully fucked up upon walking into the dude's bathroom to take a piss. Started all well and good, walked to the correct public bathroom door in the library, checked to make sure it had the lad sign, which turns out it did. Upon entering the bathroom without my glasses on, I saw a person staring back at me, long hair, feminine facial features, and just not appearing to indeed be a dude. My socially awkward self had to clear up that I fucked up, so of course I said sorry, I didn't realize this was the female's bathroom. Upon exiting I checked the door and indeed it did have the men's logo on it, so as I do I began to giggle thinking some dumb gal had fucked up. I decided to hide around the corner and wait cause I really had to piss, and when she left the bathroom I went in. Upon re-entering and seeing the layout of the bathroom, the situation replayed in my head. Turns out when we made eye contact they were standing, pissing at the urinal. Today I messed up by letting my dentist ruin my smile. I've had terrible teeth all my life due to poor mental health. My front tooth recently got a root canal and thus required a crown. I got a temporary one, and after they did the root canal and scan, they told me to come back in 2 weeks for the permanent one, so I did. The first crown they got was the wrong color and hardly fit, so they sent for another in the same color the perfectly blended temporary crown was. Temporary crowns aren't color matched, just come in the average tooth color, which happened to match the other front tooth. They called me a few days ago to let me know my new one was in, so I let my employer know and took today off. I went in today expecting the new crown to fit just right. To the dentist and its surprise, it was a perfect fit. After trimming the back to the right thickness to work with my super deep bite, we cemented it. They handed me a mirror several times to make absolutely sure it was fine, and I agreed. I really just wanted to get out of there because this dentist has fucked other shit up to get me to come back. I didn't want him to keep drilling elsewhere, which he has already begun doing in order for the crown to fit better. Everything felt great until I got home. This crown is fucking huge. I have a cartoonish fake tooth right beside my other naturally stained and weakened teeth. It's definitely not the same color as the temporary crown, either. I've been crying about it all afternoon. I already have low self-esteem and I feel I can never smile in front of anyone again. Today I messed up by calling my BF's penis as a shrimp. I've been watching a lot of Chopped recently with my BF. We don't always actively watch, but I kind of fixate on background shows that I can tune in and out of, and this one's working. Anyway, when we do actively watch I like to make terrible sexual innuendos sometimes about things they say/ingredients. He acts annoyed but we also both laugh and it's fun, at least for me. Last night I was kinda spitting them out rapid fire, anything that would work. They announced red shrimp as an ingredient and I stopped myself before I said I want your red shrimp or something along those lines, but it was too late, he knew where I was going. Anyways, for the rest of the episode he started making the jokes about his shrimp. Hess even talking about it today. Got a taste of my own medicine with these annoying jokes and I'm never gonna live this down. Today I messed up by making a subjectively racist joke and freaking out the cashiers. I picked up a few different flavors of potato chips I wanted to try out from my local Sprouts store. I'm a 30-year-old South Asian, brown, man, living in Texas, US. Totally relevant. 2 cashiers were checking my order out. Both women in white, presumably in their early 20s. One of them picked up the ghost pepper-flavored pack, looked at it, and said to me, "Have you had this before? This looks too spicy." I chuckled and said, "No, I'm trying it out. But I'm brown, I should be able to handle it." And crossed my fingers in display of my bravery. One of them gasped a little loudly, the other kept her mouth open and froze. I felt the air turn super awkward and hurried out. I did not dare to look back. I did not expect anything but a laugh out of my very usual type of humor. I did not expect to make 2 young people uncomfortable. What on earth?